Yep. The Rubicon has been crossed. Thanks, Poison. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, Jay Villain, aka That Villain Jay. And tonight we have a very special treat for you because we are revising an old classic. I can't believe it's this old at this point. With new sets coming out in 2 weeks, yeah, this one's kind of a golden oldie. But for our last minute push on Mythic here, it actually got us to Diamond 2 with an impressive win streak. It is the return of Selesnya Poison, the new Toxo. We can't forget about toxins. We can't forget about poison. They're a very fun mechanic. They're a very fun thing to do. And this one has a few sneaky surprises and ideas from Eldraine that we kind of are pumping it up with right now as we go for that. We might try to run mono red to Mythic. So before we get into this one, I need you to do something for me, which is, of course, tenderly press that like button. Gently press that subscribe button. Because if you don't press that like and subscribe button, well, you will be attacked by the like and subscribe. It's just going to happen. He's going to maul you. He's a vicious werewolf, and he's just going to attack you for not going right down there and tenderly pushing that like button for me. And, of course, joining the villains and subscribing. Join us on our stream every night at twitch.tv/thatvillainj for all live streaming goodness. We would love to have you there live and in person on Twitch or on YouTube. Hit the bell and you'll be notified when we go live on YouTube as well. Don't miss that. You can check out our Discord community for all the latest news and information. Everything that you want could be right there as well. We have all the new stuff from we're posting decks, we're posting the spoilers for Ixalan. Can join us, ask questions, and of course this deck and all the other ones that I build are available down below on my AetherHub. So if you want to catch a copy of this, gotta go to that AetherHub link and you'll get a copy of this deck. So what are we talking about here? Well, I'm going half mites. We're going to invest heavily in dangerous mites, and we're going to invest the other half in kind of a very aggro poison build right here. Very low to the ground, this one. This is really an aggro poison. Crawling Chorus. I love this one. Why? It's a 1-drop, 1/1, 1/1 toxic Phyrexian Horror, and honestly, that's like some classic MTG art on there. That weird looking faces with that shading. I don't know. It just looks like old school MTG art. And then when it dies, and this is what I loved us, when I love this, is when it dies, it creates a little mite creature. 1/1 toxic that can't block. So it essentially just duplicates itself almost, except this one can't block when it dies. So I love the ability that if I have these and they kill them, they just come back. Love it. Okay, and this is the start of the miting. Skrelv, the king of all mites, the lord of mites, 1 red, 1 white, and 1 toxic. He can't block as most mites can't. However, you get this ability to choose a color. You can pay Phyrexian or white or 2 life. Another target creature you control gains toxic 1 and hexproof until from color until the end of turn. It can't be blocked by the creatures until the end of that turn either. Very similar to protection. Great to use it as an instant if they're trying to play removal. They're trying to play red. They're trying to play anything on you that hit a removal, that's fine. And remember, toxic stacks. So if we already have a creature that has toxic 2 on here, like Slaughter Singer, it actually goes to toxic 3. So watch out for that. It can really enhance the amount of pain that somebody puts down. Tamiyo's Safekeeping with a side note of Venerated Rot Priest. Venerated Rot Priest should strike fear in people. This is a dangerous card, especially if they have a very interaction-heavy deck that requires creature interaction. They're running a lot of removal, a lot of bounce, a lot of burn. Very, very dangerous. Why? Well, Tamiyo keeps things safe, okay? 1 green, target permanent gains indestructible, hexproof, and you gain 2 life, which is extremely useful. That little extra life has saved my life a couple of times. It makes something functionally immortal unless it gets exiled. And you have to use a board exile to get rid of it. You can't even target it with an exile spell because it will stop it for an instant. Venerated Rot Priest, anytime a creature becomes the target of a spell, okay? Not just your spells, but your opponent's spells. So what we catch them with, and despite being a 1 green, 1/2, I rarely ever put this down first. Why? Because they're going to want to get rid of it first, okay? So I know it's a 1-drop, but you've got to think of it in your brain as a 2-drop, especially if you have the protection card for it ready to go. Because what they're going to do, they're going to see it, you're going to put it down, and they're going to immediately try to play cut down or shock or play with fire on it, and you're going to respond with that extra green, and you're going to do Tamiyo's safekeeping on it. And so their spell targeted it, and your spell targeted it. They immediately get 2 life. The card doesn't go anywhere. The game continues. Very, very deadly. They got targeted again for another poison counter. Just unbelievably terrible. Okay, so now we're going to talk about the strike package here. Destroy Evil and Fateful Absence. I have some other ones here. More Fateful Absence, maybe more Destroy Evil. It's up to you. I'm splitting the difference here because I really only want to be able to get the flexibility to get enchantments out of there. I also want the flexibility to get rid of planeswalkers if necessary. This does give them 2 cards. It destroys target creature planeswalker, gives them a card, a clue token. They have to pay for it, but still, Destroy Evil is the cheaper alternative. It destroys a creature with toughness 4 or greater, so that'll get rid of your big boys, especially that Sheoldred that you're going to need to remove, because you're going to fight Sheoldred at least once. It's going to happen, guys. Let's be honest with ourselves here. So that's what we're going to be running right there for our removal, our strike package. Jawbone Duelist. So far, pretty standard. 1 white and 1/1 double strike toxic 1. It is a Phyrexian Soldier. Yes, it is. 1 white and 1. Double strike means it hits twice, which means that it hits for toxic twice. The combo of Skrelv and Jawbone Duelist is unbelievably terrible, because if Jawbone Duelist attacks and you make it immune to all of their blockers' colors, like if they only have black and you make it immune to black, it hits twice for toxic 2. Twice for toxic 2 is a total of 4 toxic. That's almost death. That is 6 toxic away from death right there. Terrible, terrible power to hit with. And even a 1/1 augmented by some other power, what we're going to talk about right here, is very dangerous too. Pollen Shield Hair is going to be our Eldraine edition right here. Why? Because we're going to have tokens on the board, and we're going to be able to play target creature you control gets Vigilance and XX until the end of turn, where X is the number of creatures. So the more you fill out your board, you see all those little bundies that the Hair has right there, that she's got right there. So the more the board is filled out, the bigger you get, and Vigilance. Doing something like that on Jawbone Duelist, where they have to block or get toxic and a huge amount of damage, 4 or 5 creatures, this becomes like a 5/5 double strike, which is 10 damage. Terrible, terrible power. And it gives all the creature tokens +1/+1. For example, the Phyrexian Might made right there, that'll give the creature tokens +1/+1. That increases their power. Guess what else we can do with that? Skrell's Hive. Love to play this one. We are losing life every turn, 1 drop and 1. At the beginning of your upkeep, you lose 1 life and create a 1/1 colorless Phyrexian Might artifact creature token with toxic 1, and this creature cannot block. So it's creating mites. Guess what happens when we have might tokens? They get 1/1. All of a sudden, you have a larger, more powerful toxic thing out there. So the more Pollen Shield Hairs, the more power they come in. It starts becoming not just 1/1s, it becomes 2/2s, 3/3s, etc. We also are going to add on top of that, if we want to power them up even more, Slaughter Singer. Selesnya colors right here. By the way, we're still in the 2-drops. We're almost done showing you the deck, and we're still in the 2-drops. So you can see the speed essentialism on this one. Selesnya drop 2/2, Toxic 2, Phyrexian Cleric. Awesome artwork. Look at that art. Whenever another creature you control with toxic attacks, it gets +1/+1. So you're talking, if you've built up with Skrell's Hive and maybe some dead crawling choruses, you have 4 or 5 mites on the board from building up from Skrell's Hive with a Pollen Shield and a Slaughter Singer. All of a sudden, when your mites swing in, they're like 4/4s. They're like 4/4s attacking with toxic 1. It starts becoming very dangerous. It starts becoming very, very dangerous for you. Yeah, it becomes a hell of a thing to deal with. So those are really good combos right there. And with Skrell's Hive, it has Corrupted. If they have 3 or more toxic, everything we do has lifelink. Hitting them that hard with that many creatures with lifelink absolutely makes it much better for us. It gives us so much life back. So just all around really cool combos and plays right there. And Eccentric, a little bit of bonus removal right here. It's kind of like we have Brutal Cathar at home. 1 white and 2, 1/4. It does die to cut down. I'm not crazy about that. However, you exile target artifact or creature opponent controls with a mana value 3 or less until it leaves the battlefield. It is a Phyrexian Cleric, and it does have Toxic 1. Great early blocker. Great way to exile something out. I like the fact that it exiles something, especially if it's a token or something like that, a copy. It'll just disappear. So good stuff. We're going 2 of those. We're finishing heavy. This is the most expensive, technically the most expensive creature right here. The Bloat Boy, the Bloated Contaminator. Look at this thing. 1 green, and 2, 4/4 toxic trample, toxic 1 and trample. Whenever bloated contaminator deals combat damage to an opponent or a player, proliferate. Proliferate means everybody, you can choose everybody to get one more counter on them, which means you can choose somebody to get one more poison counter, upping that poison load to one more, potentially killing them, especially if you trample over for one and then you do one more. Fantastic. Again, that's our finisher. A 3-drop is like our big boy finisher. Then we have something else. If the game goes on too long, we're running out of aggro. We have another one in our sideboard here in case you want to invest more, in case they're kind of trying to drag the game out. We're going to go with a White Sun's Twilight. 2 mana and X. You gain X life, create X colorless Phyrexian Might tokens with Toxic 1, and this creature can't block. Great thing to play on the end of your turn if you know you can swing back next turn viciously with even more mites. Like if you're setting up a big hit with some mites, even upping the amount of damage that you could potentially play with Pollen Shield Hair on the hair raising. So like if you have 10 creatures, you get a +10/+10 on the Bloat Boy, and you can push all that damage through. Or you can play it for at least X is 5, is destroy all other creatures. All those mites come in at a 1/1. You get 5 1/1 mites or even more. Stock it in your hand with either another, like I said, a Slaughter Singer on the next turn, or a Pollen Shield Hair. So you hit the end of the turn, wipe them out, set up your mites to hit. If they don't have a reverse wipe to deal with all those guys, guess what? You drop your Slaughter, you drop your Pollen Shield. That's 5 2/2 creatures going in with Toxic 1. It's going to be a bad day for them all around. 1 Edge Ganjgo, 1 Boseiju. You could up those if you want. 7 Plains, 5 Forests, 3 Brushlands, 2 Overgrown, and 1 Razor Verge Thicket. We're moving fast. I don't know how many Overgrowns we want because they'll slow us down. I'd rather have the early plays of the mana than the late plays of those mana right there. On the back end right there, on standard, we have our silly little Mite Companion. 26 creatures altogether, 23 Phyrexians, a little bit of everything else. Weirdly enough, those rabbits are right there. 8 instants, 1 sorcery, 5 artifacts altogether, and 3 enchantments. 23 lands. I actually was running less lands, and I was getting droughted. If you want to risk it to get the biscuit and run 22 lands, I'm not mad at you. That's why we're running a 61 card deck right here. You could knock out an extra forest and run it at 60. That's going to be your call right there, man. I was droughting. I really needed to hit the lands when I needed to hit them. So that's kind of why I went for that. It worked for me. It might not work for you. Always modify to your taste. Add your little salt and pepper as you want. Season, a little hot sauce. Season as you wish. Very fast, guys. We only have 6 cards that are 3-drops. That's it. Everything else is cheap. Everything else is dirt cheap. White Sun's Twilight's kind of in a league of its own here, where it can go from dropping for 2, which is basically nothing, to dropping for 20. It doesn't matter if we have the mana to sink into it. Royal Treatment, another good card that gives hexproof and gives the royal token right there as an instant. That's a great protection card that we get. Tameo's Fateful Absence. Gaia's Gift is not a bad one either. +1/1, and it gains trample, reach, and hexproof. That's a good one to have in your sideboard right there. Remember, the more you target your own creatures with poison, potentially, you can gain more from Venerated Rot Priest. You can actually, there's decks that just target yourself over and over and over again, so you can poison out with Venerated. So consider all of those, maybe a little bit more removal, and maybe another White Suns for a little bit of longevity in the games in case you want to finish strong with that nice Slaughter Singer and Pollen Shield Hair combo. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think about this one. It is a crazy one. Like I said, it pushed Diamond 2. Yeah, we hit Diamond 2 with it, so we're in striking range, like I said. Striking range of Mythic here. Let's get into the game. We're going to start with some unranked first, and then we're going to get into ranked, and we're going to rank up with it. Here we go, boys. Don't forget to like, leave a comment, do all that cool stuff. Welcome to the Villains channel. Here we go. Toxo. Mono Red, if you want to reach Mythic fast, when I'm close, when I'm like 9 games away, I'll just put on some music in the morning and play Mono Red and just grind out Mythic. There's not a fucking mystery to it. I mean, do you have to be a competent player and play decently? Of course. You can't just, it's not going to be fucking autopilot, but I mean, if you're a reasonably competently Magic player, you can hit it. It's not a fucking impossible dream. That's the secret. And the people that go, oh, I made Mythic 1, I was the first one to hit Mythic. As soon as season changes, just grind mono red as fast as you can, and eventually someone's going to pop you up there. That's the long and short of it. Hey, what's up, Ryan Langs? Welcome back to the other side. All right. Let's do that. Let's do that. Boom. Switch your reappears to see if this doesn't lag. Best toxic thing you think of, you can ram 4 Tyrannics or Skax card. Yep. You can ramp in Tyrannics. That'll help too. Are there many cards to be revealed? I don't think there should be that many left. He fell for it. He fell for it, guys. Alright, I need another mana in this deck. 22 is not cutting it. Shadows of Change, how you doing? Alright, XHM said no thank you, he didn't want it anymore. Aether Odin. Aether Odin. Welcome. Make sure that you like the video if you're watching on YouTube. Alright, we gotta put one more mana in it because we're not quite hitting the mana we want. We might go 61. Let's see what happens when we hit 61. Boop. There we go. Not running 24 lands. You gotta run less or more, does he say? Run less or run more. I don't know what was his conclusion. Run like 18 or something. 24 at a minimum. I mean, the way that I flood, no, I would get nothing but lands forever. That's me though. That's me. I would flood out like you would. If I put 20, can you imagine if I put 26 lands in a deck, guys? Can you imagine what that would look like? You've seen me just hit land after land after land after land. There's no way. I gotta run. Oh, Psychomantis said he didn't want no more either. A normal human being might be able to do it. Hey, what's up, Salty Cosplay? Let's do that. I'm not a normal human being. I'm a vampire. As long as I see it, I'm a vampire, baby. Dial in the dark and the lonely night shark. Ooh, okay, good one. Joey Nori. We do that. We're gonna wait because we want to wait for the instant kill to come out so we can hit it the Venerated. And we got Rafine the Scheming Machine. Tenacious Underdoggo. Razor Verge Thicket. How's about we do Pollen Shield Hair. Hold that. Next. No attacks, and turn. If we get one more mana, we're being stacked. Alright. But I modified Crokey's Red, running 24 lands, 20 games. That Chandler died? Yeah, I saw that. I don't know if that's what you're referring to, but that's what I consider the sad news of the day. Oh, look, Wandering Emperor, like I was expecting. Who's he gonna get? Bloat Boy? No, you're not. Esper players, man. You can set your watch by them. You can set your watch by Esper players. I'll tell you what, guys. Either a board wipe or a mass exile here. Premium Wandering Emperor. Oh, yeah. He's either going to draw a card or he's going to run a wipe. You don't know how to do nothing else. Told you. You don't know how to do nothing else. Bro, why do people sweat fucking unranked so bad, man? Go here to test some shit out, bro. You're fucking sweating it for no reason. Pious Apprentice. Okay, Razor Verge Thicket. No, we're one away from hitting the bingo here. He's probably gonna mill it though. Like, if you're running hardcore Esper control, bro, run that in rank, dude. Run that shit in rank, man. Run it, dude. Don't be scared. Don't be fucking scared, man. Run that shit in ranked. With your bad self. Run that shit, bro. Don't be fucking scaredy cat about it. You running some top tier shit? Run that shit in rank, man. Don't, it ain't scary in there, man. It ain't gonna bite you. I'm waiting for that one more. Well, it might bite you. I'm waiting for that one more mana. He's gonna block it. I mean, he's gonna counterspell it. It's Esper, boys. This is like the third Esper we've faced. By the way, pretty impressive. There's the Boseiju. We do that. We do off on the gun right here. Probably counterspelled, I would imagine. He's got the mana for it, and he's got the cards. Oh, no. Went off. He's probably got a reverse counter. He's got something that's going to counter it. He's got another board wipe. Or a depopulate or a mass exile, because Esper is just about the other person not playing the game. Told you. We're going to give him the old sleepy emoji, and then we're going to leave. Bro, run that shit rank, man. You scared? Why you scared, man? You got some ultra control, bro. You got some ultra control, bro. You got all the tools. You got all the removal, all the counter spells in the whole game. Don't be scared, man. Take it. Take it. Take it to where big boys play, man. Push that shit to Mythic, bro. I want to see you do it. I want to see you run that against some hard shit, man. Come on. Don't be scared, man. It's scared ass Esper players, man. If you try to cue an Esper, they're like, "Are you sure you want to? Are you sure you want to play this?" No, that's... I go first. Entering ecological dead zone. Are you sure whatever you're doing is worth it? Let's get rid of White Suns. Razor Verge Thicket. Boom. Their own meta where nothing ever happens. How about that? You come to the table, both of you flip a coin, and then that's it. You just both flip a coin and go, alright, well, I got heads, tails, alright, there you go. Probably another removal. Oh, Knight of Dusk Shadow. Okay. I like this dude. Much respect, dude. Playing fucking Dark Knights over here. Okay. Buggerman, 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 Buggerman. Oh, the Fell Stinger. Okay. This dude's after me. These are two cards that I play. Alright, so these are two cards that I play, so this dude is already he's already warm feelings in my book right here for him right there. You know what I mean? He's definitely he's doing the J thing. Yeah, man, this dude's I can see your shadows in my room. All right. Oh, Deflector Might. I just Deflector Might. Deflector? I hardly knew her. Wrecked him. Damn near killed him. That's still one of the best. Still one of the best fucking jokes out there, man. The bar none, still one of the best. Wrecked him. Damn near killed him. You don't even need the setup for it. You don't need. You don't even need the setup, man. You could just say the punchline and it's so fucking good. I'm still laughing at it. Okay, but Raid Record. Wow, this dude must be running either my deck or he's just me in like a trench coat. This deck is poison. Girl, I must warn you. She's got me out of my head. Kiss her, miss her. This deck is poison. Dun, dun, dun. I go first. Alright. Overgrown farmland. I don't really like that. Oh, I'm going to take these out. I might. I don't know. I mean, it's odd. It's rare that you're going to get that early, but still. I mean, look at this slow-ass fucking... Rona. Props to Magic for putting out a character named Rona. Very fucking cool. Herald of Invasion, and then she becomes a Tolarian Obliterator. She actually becomes a Obliterator. They transform her into a Phyrexian Negator or Phyrexian Obliterator. Probably direct removal on it, I would imagine. Oh my goodness, we did not get hit with the direct removal. That is shocking. We'll push. Okay, so we did get hit with the direct removal. We will put down that. You're playing Diablo. How is it? Is it any better? Will you tell me when they add the Paladin? Is that coming soon or what? I'll come back when they add the Paladin in. Or any Holy class game. If they add any kind of Holy class, I'll come back. Until then, I'm pretty good. I'm good. You're not into Diablo, you're walling. You're still in a Blizzard property, okay? Alright. Hey, Esper Legends. Is it Esper Night? Did I, like, miss, like, an announcement? It's like, hey, it's Esper Night. Season is Vampire Team. I know, it's Season of Blood. I know, everyone's like, it's vampire themed. You're a vampire, don't you like that? It's like, I'm a vampire every day. I don't know, I recognize that I got seen. But, like, you know, it's every day I'm a vampire. I don't need to... Every day is a winding road. Get a little bit closer. Okay, so we're gonna play that on that. Does he have some sort of something to do something? Boom. Boom, push. Pop. Okay. You should, yeah, do that. That's a good idea. Nope. He's gonna let it all the poison in. He's gonna let every drop of poison in. Fantastic. Alright. Great. Sheldrussi. You have this deck on your channel, right? No, that we're filming a deck for tomorrow. We're filming. This is what we do on the when you watch my stream, you're gonna see me making a deck for the next day. Lord Soren, how you doing, man? I just tried to do a shout out. There we go. We're gonna put that down. Everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you're part of a team. Everything is awesome when you live in a dream. Urtai resurrected. Who's he killing? Destroy another creature. That was the wrong one. Boom. I've faced nothing but Esper today. What has this deck gone up against? Let me check right here real quick. Let me check who I fought here. Derek Pius suppressed. I don't know what it is. I'm playing an unranked, so I was surprised to see this much Esper. Genuinely, I was like, "What the? Did I miss some sort of?" Let's do that. +1. That'll kill anything that he puts it up against, and survive. Yeah, sure, I'll take the Rafine. Yeah, no problem. You want to give one of my might tokens to Rafine? Yeah, that's great. I like that idea. Derek Pius Apprentice is back. I have played Esper, this deck against Esper 1, 2, 3 times out of 8. So, you know. Let's do that. And Gandhi is out of there. Psycho Mantis. Metal Gear. Alright, let's see if we can get in a ranked with it. Kapow pow. Mulligan that one. Ooh, this is a piece of shit here, huh? Get rid of one of those destroys. Terrible debut against Sleepy Joe. Let's put down Pollen Shield here. Hungry for more. Hungry for apples. Okay. Boom, pop, boom, pop. Lightning Strike. Let's keep it safe. Hopeless Nightmare. Let's get rid of Edgy Boy Ganjko right there. Pop, pop. When does the new Maze Man? When does the newest set drop? It drops, I believe, November 14th. I'm gonna have early access the 9th and the 10th. So if you're trying to see how the cards do early on, that's the time to take a look at them. I will be on the 9th and the 10th to take a look at early access. Bargain. Okay. Boom. Pop. But I believe the morning of the 14th is when you're going to get it. So you're about 2 weeks, really. About maybe 15 days at this point. Yeah. So, pretty good stuff. Pretty exciting stuff. He's going to hit that out. Okay, if he drops a Sheldred or something big here, I'm going to nuke it. I have a feeling he is. When it comes around that they're saying if anybody missed, I'll try to put in other people's names as best as I can here. Destroy toughness more and more. Destroy target enchantment. Okay, boom. Did you see the sleeves under store daily deals? Are they sleeves or are they mana? I saw the mana. Boom. Okay. Hungry for more goes away. Pop. Boom. Pop. Alright, now we're all life linking. Fantastic. Sleeves? I did not. You're talking about the Evil Dead ones? Rowan's Grim Search. Takes 2 damage. Put down a red. Put down Voldaren Epicure. Okay. Create a Toke for that marijuana smoke. And he's out of there. Sleepy Joe is out of there. Oh shit, I'm Diamond 3. I thought I was Diamond 2. Japanese art. Let me take a look. Alright, Dex. No, I'm sorry. Store. Daily deals. Oh, yeah, these are cool. Yeah, I didn't know there were sleeves in here. Floating World. That's a nice one. Oh, wow. Okay. Pretty decent. I don't know. I'm not a big cosmetic buyer, so... But they're cool looking, yeah. Are they worth a pack? No, they're nice. Hey, what's up, Praynar? Origins, yo. Praynar Origins, yo, staggering the red name type right there over and over and over again right there. That's great. Oh, Praynar is actually blue on a different screen, so that's good. What's up, Praynar Origins, yo? Samskio. Cuckboy. Der Pulmo Panel. Elite Soldier 024. That's a pretty slick name right there. Oh, fucking Master Chief in chat right here. Job's not done yet. Work. Boom. Pop. Been a while, yeah. It's been a while. Just on my friend offered him out. Well, it's been a while. Alright, another requisitioner. Boom. Pop. We do Annex Sentry. Boom. Pop. Okay. Herberisk's Ferger. Get rid of that thing. Boom. Yeah, you don't get that forge, man. You don't get the forge. Boom. push. Pop. Nice. Boom. What do we put down now? Agatha Soul Cauldron. Okay, is he running a nuke deck? Maybe, maybe not. We don't know. There's no telling. Alright, so we do that. Okay. We push. Choose a color. Another target creature you attacks with one can't be hexproof, can't be blocked by creatures of that color. Hit, pop. Submit. Okay. I'm Ford. You are sure are Ford, man. Good job. Good job in being Ford. You are built Ford tough. Take it. Boom. Pop. Boof, boof. Absolutely putting beefy damage down range right here. Just thick boy damage. I think he's dead. Yeah, he's dead. He's gonna proliferate. I'm gonna proliferate twice. Boom! Out of there. Get him out of there. Give me the next guy. Bring the next guy. Alright. Wall of Fire time, boys. Can we do it? Can it be done? No clue. Should I go first? I'm gonna risk it to get the biscuit here, boys. I'm gonna get a real fucking sneaky play. I think he's running black. Oh no, he's running blue. Green, I mean. Do this. We need a white mana very badly. Okay. Ooh. Oh, that was a close one. Saved by the fucking bell there. Alright. Boom. You gonna block it? No, he's gonna take the damage. Boom. Bloat boy. Okay. He's doing what I do, what I do, what I do. Do what you like and you like what we do. So let's have a party going. Let's have a party going. Now it's time to party, and we party hard, party hard. Jewel Thief, very nice ramper right there. A ramper and a glamper, as it was. Probably going to hit me for a lot of damage right here. I'll be the station that takes the hits. No problem there. Alright. Another one. Green. Poison up. Next. Push. Pop. Okay. Alright. He's got a little bit of ramp, but I don't know if he hit where he needs to be, especially with removal being what it is. Okay, Holocranos Reborn, not bad. So you can push it all in. To blockers, we do that. We gain the poison on him. We say green. I think he might be done for. I think he may be done for here, boys. We may have crossed the Rubicon. We may have crossed the Rubicon Primaris here. I don't know. I don't think... Maybe, maybe not. I think he'd have to play 2 removals. I think he'd have to play 2 removals, and he played 2 removals. I think he'd get poisoned out. You'd have to remove that first, and then you'd have to remove that. He'd have to have 2 fight cards in clutch in hand. He's got Up the Beanstalk. That ain't gonna be it. Cornering Beast Caller, nope. That's not it. All we gotta do is block that. And block that. Nope. Yep. The Rubicon has been crossed. Thanks, Poison. Very nice. Very nice. A tense game against Mono Green there. And we get the extra coins. We get our dailies. We get everything that we need. It all falls into place. Perfect. Love to see it. Oof. That's 5 in a row right there, by the way. That's 5 in a row from this updated Toxo Poiso right here. So fine showing. I'm not gonna say no. We started unranked, but then we hit we hit D2. So we are definitely within firing range of the Rebel base right here. The new Toxo, you are dubbed. A little bit of additional stuff here. A little bit of an add-on things. A little bit of new stuff. Pretty good. 5-0s is not bad for its Selesnya Toxic build. Yeah. We actually, out of the past, let's see, out of the past 8 games, we're actually 7-1 out of the past 8 games. In total stats, we are 71% on the play. So, pretty good. Pretty good. Does have some good aggression, has some nice life gain for recovery. All around covers its bases pretty well, I would have to say. So, satisfied with how this one turned out. I'm going to leave the recording right there, the new Toxo. And until next time, I've been Jay Villain, and you've been great.